Good morning, everybody. Illinois basketball back in action against a Penn State squad that, even though they're in last place in the Big Ten, well, the Nittany Lions, they always seem to play Illinois close. 5 of the last 8 games between the two teams have been decided by 2 points or less, including 4 one-point games since 2008. And this matchup, well, it wouldn't be any different. Bruce Weber's Illini looking to avoid the upset and remain in sole possession of first place in the Big Ten early on. Meyers Leonard with the bucket down low to give Illinois a 7-5 lead. Then it's Tim Frazier finding Cameron Woodyard for the lay-in. Frazier would have 9 assists in this one. And how about Brandon Paul coming off of his 43-point outburst against Ohio State? Paul with the lefty layup. Then Paul hits the corner 3, and finally, well, DJ Richardson, he'll find Paul, who finds Nana Egwu running the floor. That caps off an 8-0 Illini run, but Penn State would answer back off the Tracy Abrams turnover. Cameron Woodyard flying solo for the slam. And then here's the turning point in the first half and maybe the game. Joseph Bertrand and Tim Frazier get tangled. The refs actually call Bertrand for a contact technical foul on the play. It ends up being a 5-point possession for Penn State. Bruce Weber, he simply can't believe it. Remember that play in this one. A little before the half, Meyers Leonard with the bucket down low, but Tim Frazier, he answers for Penn State. Nice little stutter step, fakes the pass, and then the floater in the lane. The Nittany Lions would lead at 25-23 at the half. Second half, Matt Glover with the floater in the lane, caps off a 6-0 run for Penn State. They would be going a 22-6 run in the game. Meyers Leonard trying to keep the Illini in it there, the back screen allowing Joseph Bertrand to get the bucket, and then Leonard bucket down low and the foul. He'd have 15 in the game. Fast forward, under a minute to play. Brandon Paul hits the 3 to tie it. Paul finishes with 20 in the game. Penn State, Meyers Leonard had fouled out. Tim Frazier, no one guarding the basket, gets the floater. One last chance for the Illini. It's Sam Maniscalco. First game in 20 days. Maniscalco's shot is blocked. He won't be the hero in this one, and Illinois loses it on the road by a final score of 54-52. With the loss, the Illini now 15-4 on the season, 4-2 in the Big Ten. Brandon Paul with 20 points, 6 rebounds in the game. Tim Frazier, 12 points, 9 assists for Penn State. Illinois, in their last 4 games at Penn State, get this, they're 0-4 and have lost the 4 games by a combined 6 points. Taking a look at the up-to-date Big Ten standings. Well, with the loss, Illinois no longer in first place in the conference. First place belongs to the Michigan Wolverines at 5-2. They have a half-game lead on Illinois, who is now in a 4th-place tie for second with Ohio State, Michigan State, and Purdue, all 4 teams 4-2 in the conference. And turning our attention to the women's game, Amber Moore and the Illini, well, they would take on Penn State last night at Assembly Hall. Early on, just 2 seconds left on the shot clock, Lydia McCulley finds Moore for the corner 3. Illinois would lead this one 7-5, but Penn State, they would respond. Junior Alex Bentley with the 18-footer. Where's the defense on that play, you might ask? Well, Illinois says, here's your defense. Sophomore Alexis Burke with the steal. She goes coast to coast for the lay-in, but ultimately it would be too much Penn State in this one. Nikki Green with the layup down low. Adrian Godblood with a career-high 19 points off the bench for the Illini, but Illinois falls to number 21 Penn State, 71-65. And turning our attention to the high school ranks, well, Centennial girls back in action last night, taking on the Urbana Tigers. Susan Thomas's Chargers would get out to a big lead in this one against Urbana. Early on, off the miss, upcoming here by Jasmine Kyler. It's Lauren Cloyd with the rebound and the putback. Then later on, Jessica Mack, a little short on the 3-point attempt for Urbana, but Alexis White's there for the bucket. However, ultimately, too much Centennial in this one. Chantel Meacham with the bucket off the rebound, and then off of the turnover, it's Jada Caston finding Zyla Brumette for the layup here. Centennial would lead this one 33-6 at the half and would win it going away. And while it might be bad news for one former Illini coach, another, well, he may have found a new job. Former Illinois football coach Ron Turner has been fired as the quarterbacks coach of the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, Ron Zook may have found a new job. According to a tweet from Illinois Assistant Athletic Director Kent Brown, Zook is set to become the new special teams coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars, of course, were recently purchased by Champaign-Urbana businessman Shad Khan. However, according to the Chicago Tribune, well, Zook currently is denying he's accepted a position with the Jaguars. The former Illini coach was fired back at the end of November following a 6-game losing streak. And one final note for you, Chicago Bears running back Matt Forte has been medically cleared by doctors, and he intends to play in the Pro Bowl. That's it for sports. Have a great day, everybody.